Today we'll be cooking. Welcome to our cooking class. We are setting up a table for our dinner.
There isn't any other outlet except...
We are going to have napkins that we fold, and we are going to have forks and knives, and we're going to have plates. We sit there and eat. And Miss Angela gave us a book about the manners coach, and we read it and we learn about manners when we eat at a table.
How do you put this in a chair? And we are having a dinner party. And we are making dinner.
Hi, my name's Kelly, and today we're going to be learning about etiquette.
Would you put a...
Hi, I'm Valentina. I'm setting the table.
Who likes salad? Me. So today we're here at the Broadway YMCA, and we have a class called Kids Cooking and Etiquette class. And I have my students here, and they're all between the ages of 4 and 12 years old. And Mia, could you come here? Let's go down the line, and you can introduce yourselves. And today I got up really early, and we're going to have a dinner party today, and that's how we learn about etiquette, and we use food for etiquette, and use food as a prop, but it's delicious food. So today we're going to have a 4-course meal, and we're going to have bread and butter, we're going to have salad, we're going to have spaghetti and meatballs, and then you're going to make your own dessert with lady fingers. Do you know what lady fingers are? They're not these. What do you think they are? Yes, Mia. Well, yeah, but these aren't the kind you could eat. I'm talking about the lady fingers you could eat. Yes, Kate? They're cookies, yes. And they're cookies, and they're long, and they're light and crunchy, and we're going to make a dessert with them today. Okay? So we have, in this class, everybody learns how to set the table, clear the table, and right now my students are all here setting the table, and everybody's going to set their own place. So let's get started. Everybody find a seat. The first thing I'd like you to do is, how do you sit at the table? Yes? Exactly. And how else?
No putting your elbows on the table.
That's right. That's right. So let me sit. Yes, Valentina.
And also no putting your head on the table when there's food on the table.
That's right. And what else, Mia?
No putting the hand on anything you eat. And don't come on your food.
That's right. That's right. Only put as much food on the fork as you're going to eat. And Kelly, can you think of something else that you should do while you're sitting at the table? Where should your legs go? Under the table, so you don't sit on your legs, right? Yes.
And also no putting your feet on the table.
Oh no, absolutely not. Okay. All right, so everybody has a dish in front of them and a napkin. And we purposely put the fork, knife, and spoon in the middle of the plate because you're gonna set your place, okay? So what I want you to do is take the napkin, first of all. There's different ways to fold a napkin here. And this is a regular paper napkin. And what you can do is you can fold it in half, like this.
Or you could fold it in a triangle last week.
Yes, fold it in a triangle last week. Or you can fold it in a triangle, all right? Or Lucia has a way of folding a napkin. So Lucia, would you take this napkin and show us how you would fold it in your house?
So what you do, you take 2 parts of the napkin like this.
Yes.
And then you fold it in a triangle, those parts. And then you straighten it out. And then flip it over. And then make these 2 sides so it looks like this. And then...
So you have a little
put your
pocket
fork
there, right?
in it.
Okay. Excellent. So what I'd like you to do is, if anybody wants to fold the napkin like Lucia did, you can. All right? Thank you.
I fold everyone's napkin.
Thank you, Lucia. So would you like to try that? Now, yes. Okay. Here, we'll give you this one, all right? Now, what side of the dish is in front of you in the middle, and what side of the dish does the napkin go on? Does anybody know? Yes.
If you do something more, you put it
Oh, now we'll just fold it in half for now, okay? Because I want, who knows what side of the dish the napkin goes on? And I'm going to give you a hint. I'm holding up this particular hand, and if you see my hand, it's making this letter. What letter is this? Yes, yes.
L.
L, right, that's the letter L. So the napkin goes
On your left side.
That's it, on the left side. So who knows what their left side is? Hold up your hand, and when you see the letter L, that's the side you put the napkin on, okay? So everyone, take your fork and put only your fork on the napkin on the left-hand side, all right? Now, where does the knife and the spoon go?
On
Yes.
the knife.
On your right.
On your right. So how do you put it there? The knife goes where?
On the right.
Kelly has it correct. Kelly has it correct. Yes, and Mia has it correct. And yes, Peyton has it correct.
And me
Lucia, you just switch this around. So what happens is you put the fork on the left on the napkin, and then the knife and the spoon on the right side, and that will, and you put the knife against the dish, okay? The sharp part of the knife is against the dish, and why do you think it's that way? Yes.
So if somebody touches the knife, they won't get cut.
That's right. That's right. That's it. That's it. Yes.
And also they will get hurt when they put their elbow on it.
Right, so you have to be careful not to put your elbows on the table. Okay? Next thing we have is your cup. Where does the cup go? Oop, no flying dishes. Where does the cup go? Yes, Mia.
The cup goes right next to the plate.
Next to the plate? Okay. Yes, it does. The cup goes on top of the plate. Yes, Lucia.
On the right?
Yes, it goes above the knife. So can you put that cup above the knife? All right, excellent. Now, when you're getting a slice, did you take some bread, Valentina? You don't want a slice? Can you put butter on it for your mom? Can we try that? Okay, so take one. All right. And now can you pass that back? So I'm over here. No, don't get up. I'm over here on this side, and I want the bread. So what do?
I I slide it over.
No. How do you think? Ordinarily, yes, but Kelly, how do you think it? Yes, you pass it back. So I'm going to say, Valentina, would you please pass the bread? And how do you do that? Right, you give it to the next person, and the next person, and the next one, and the next one. And here I get my bread. Thank you. So I take my slice of bread, and I'm going to take a little bit of butter, all right? And I'm going to put it on the side of my plate. You see what I did here? So this way you can, and this is the serving knife. So what you do is you take some butter, put it in your dish, and then you use your knife to spread the butter on the bread. Okay? And you see this is what I'm doing. All right, so you put some in your dish.
It's like toast.
Yeah, why do you think you put the butter in your dish instead of on the bread? Why do you think? Yes, Valentina.
Because when people are serving some food and a person is already done and they want to start eating, so they have to put it on the side.
That's right.
And it's
So
also
this
a
way,
toast.
whoever wants butter doesn't have to wait. Doesn't have to wait to be served the butter. Okay? Do you eat bread and butter at home?
I don't.
You don't? But we're making that for your mom today. Do you eat it? You do? I do too. I think bread and butter is better than cookies sometimes. Do you think so? Yeah, it could be, depending on the bread. Yes, Valentina.
And I got a dog named Spare, and she has a sheep, and she's 7 years old.
Wow. And yes.
Mabel is my dog, and she's 2, and I also have 2 fish, Gugutsa and Pinocchio.
Say their names again, the fish.
Gugutsa and Pinocchio.
Gugutsa and Finocchio. So that's 2 Italian vegetables. Gugutsa is, do you know what gugutsa is? It's squash. It's a long baseball bat squash. And Finocchio is fennel. And we had that in the class. It looks like a short, round celery.
And it tastes like licorice.
And it tastes like licorice, right. So, okay, so now when you're finished with that, there's one thing I forgot. What did I forget? Does anybody know?
The meatballs.
No, I didn't forget the meatballs. You could eat the bread now.
In your lap.
That's it. So what you do is you take your napkin before you eat and you put it on your lap. And you don't put it up here because that's not really necessary. When you're eating, when you're sitting properly at the table, you don't need to put this up here because you're not leaning in, right? So what you do, Valentina, let's see you do this too, and Mia, you take, yes, and you take the napkin and you just put it in your lap, okay? And this way, if anything should fall from your fork or your plate, this way you won't get your clothes dirty, right? Does that make sense? Who wants some more bread and butter? Anybody wants more bread and butter? Okay, so here, take one and pass it down. Now I noticed something very important. When you're taking the piece of bread that you want, whatever piece you touch, that's the one you take out of the plate. So you don't put your hand on all of that in the dish. You don't put your hand on all of that in the dish. What you do is you just put that on there. Okay? Yes, Chia.
Yesterday after school before piano, I had a little snack, and it was bananas and peanut butter.
Wow, bananas and peanut butter. Did you put it on anything? Or you just dipped the...
And then I put 1 chocolate chip on one.
One chocolate chip. That's a great dessert. That's a great little snack. So here I have olive oil and red wine vinegar and a little Italian salad dressing, and I'm just putting a little Italian seasoning, and I'm just putting a little bit of that here on here, and I'm mixing up the salad. Okay? So what I would like you to do...
Where are the meatballs?
They're coming. We're having a 4-course meal. So the first course is the bread and butter. All right? So Valentina, I would like for you, I'm going to start with you this time, and I'm going to give you this dish. What I'd like you to do is take the tongs. These are called tongs. And take a little bit and put it in your dish and then pass it down.
Which one? A good bit?
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
Perfect. 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 And now you pass it to Kelly and say, would you like some salad? Okay, no salad for you, Kelly? No? Okay, how about for you, Mia? All right, and let's take this napkin and put it in your lap. All right? So when you're at a dinner party, and some of you know each other, and some of you are new to the class, so what do you talk about? What do you talk about? Lucia was talking about her pets. That's a great subject to talk about, right? And you could also say, yes, Jamie. How your day was. Now, what happens if you didn't have such a good day?
Then you don't tell.
Yeah, that's right. You only talk about that at home. You know why? You have any idea why? I'll tell you why. Yes.
Because when other people, because when my one person would have a good day and the other person did not have a good day.
Yeah. So
It could
when
make them
you're
sad.
talking to somebody you haven't met before, you don't want to sound like you're complaining, right? You just want to have a pleasant conversation. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good, Ashante. Excellent. So here we have our second course, and this is lettuce, and this is something that you'll have in a restaurant, right? You'll have it in a restaurant, or you'll have it at home. And another thing we need is, with one of the mommy's help, can you get water? So Valentina, how about you tell us about you? Your name and your age and what you like to eat or what you like to do.
You know, I'm 5.
You're 5? And what do you like to eat or do?
I like to eat anything I like, but I cannot have eggs.
No eggs.
I
Okay,
can only have the yolk.
okay, that's fine. And Kelly, how about you?
My name is Kelly.
Say it a little louder so everyone can hear.
My name is Kelly. I go to 11. I
You like to eat
cherries.
cherries. Who else likes cherries? Oh, me too. Tell us about you. Your name is Mia.
My name is Mia.
How old are you?
5.
And what do you like to do or what do you like to eat?
I like to eat bacon.
Bacon. Whoa, you go, girl. Bacon is awesome. Thank you, Mom. And what do you like to do?
I like to play with toys.
Like to play with toys. I like that too. Okay, thank you. And Peyton?
My name is Peyton. I'm 8 years old. And but I like to go to carnival. And I like to eat pineapple.
Pineapple, that's delicious.
My name is Lucia, and I like to go to school, which most people don't like to do. And I'm 7 years old. My favorite food is coconut curry chicken.
My favorite food is coconut curry chicken. Lucia also has an apron collection, right?
Many.
So many. How many aprons do you have?
I don't know. I never counted them.
You never
A lot.
counted them?
A lot.
A lot. I have 3 aprons.
I only have one.
You have 1? Who else has aprons? Yes. How many do you have?
I have 11, but only one.
1. Okay. Kelly,
I
what
like
do you have?
6.
3. 3 also. Are they different colors? Yeah, mine are different colors
They're
too.
like 5 seconds.
Yep, yep. And Ashante, tell everybody about you now. 6 years old. What's your favorite food? French fries. You know, I love those too.
Me too. I like
Me too. Who likes French fries? All right. So I'm going to give everybody some water. And that's what you do when you set the table. You give everyone a cup with water. All right, now what happens if you're at someone's house and they serve something you don't like? What do?
You ask them for something else.
Well, you can sometimes. Or what else do you do, Peyton?
You say thanks.
You say thanks but no thanks, right? And, you know, maybe they can give you, like for example, at this dinner party, like Valentina said, I don't like bread. So she doesn't have to have the bread, she could get it for her mom, okay?
Well, I
Yes.
like bread at home. Or you can say, I don't like you, but thank you.
I don't like these, but thank you. Yes, but you always make the cook feel good.
And you should never say yuck. I don't like it.
Yes, you never say yuck.
That's not good for the environment.
Okay, so what I have here now is spaghetti and meatballs. And you see that I have serving dishes for this, right? Alright? I have serving dishes for this. So when you are hosting a party, what you do is you take the food and you put it in a serving platter for everyone to have some.
I'm giving out plates to everybody, and so they can have their spaghetti, meatballs on a new plate, and not a dirty plate.
All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to have our third course, and that course is called the main course, and we're going to
And I
have
thought it was the meatballs. Are we making
our
the
spaghetti and meatballs, okay? Okay, so now what you do is, this is a little heavy, but everyone just takes what you like, put it in your dish, and you only take the amount that you're going to eat. If you want more, you could always go back for more. And you see I'm using the tongs here, so this way the spaghetti is easy to grab. It's easy to grab. Okay, very good. And now Lucia,